Hello. I spent the day going through somebody else's QuickBooks file, and yesterday I was asked for very specific information about my income, basically. I was asked about like specific deposits and like just very specific information about my books. And I was very glad that I just keep everything. I am I'm a minimalist for sure. Like I don't like to have a lot of stuff, but when it comes to paperwork, I keep everything because I can digitize it. I don't actually keep paper anywhere. I hate physical paper. And in fact, I have in the past I've received paper from clients, and it gets put off because I don't want to deal with it, if I'm being honest. So I just digitize everything. And I think that really is the way to go about keeping all of your paperwork. Especially now we can keep it in the cloud. So don't even have to worry about like hard drive crashes. And so I want to talk to you about how to keep good records. And I want to know from you what your record keeping strategy is. How do you do this? For me, I have a hierarchy, like a folder hierarchy in my computer, I'm on Windows, so my Windows Explorer, but this is definitely possible in a Mac as well, or an Apple computer. So I have big, broad categories. That's how I start. And I have, like household stuff. CPA is one of them, because I have a bunch of stuff with CPA, administration, contractors and payroll. I've got, I don't know, lots like those big sort of things. And then within those, I have more folders. So my contractors and payroll, I've got contractors and then payroll. And then within those, I've got folders for everybody, including myself. And then within there, more folders, and everything is just folders all the way down, basically. But the hierarchy makes sense to me. When I brought on my assistant, I had to just explain to her how the hierarchy works. And I think she's now got a handle on it. But I very much recommend a system that works for you, but creating a hierarchy of folders. Although having said that, I'm just kind of assuming that's how your brain works, which isn't fair. That's how my brain works. And I'd love to know from you how your brain works. How would you create a digital filing system, basically? I definitely recommend keeping digital copies of receipts if you're a business owner, because thermal receipts will fade over time. So if you've ever seen one of those receipts that come out of I want to say ticker machine, that's not right. The credit card machine, like the terminal, I think you get what I'm saying. Those will fade over time, especially if they're left in the sun or they get warm. The thermal just doesn't stay. If you highlight them, then they become unreadable. So those receipts are not good records for expenses, especially because we have to keep those for 7 years. And 7 years is a long time for those thermal receipts to last. I've seen some 6 months in that are just like white. Like you can't tell that there was even printing on them. So digitize your receipts. And I think like if you can digitize your receipts, even if you're not recording them somewhere, you can just give access to that folder and you can have somebody sort them out for you and record them. Digitize your receipts. You can also, because you can upload to the CRA, you don't actually need physical copies of receipts anymore. The CRA will take the digital ones. This is one of the biggest mistakes actually that I see with small business owners, is that they keep physical receipts and they don't take care of them. They jam them in boxes or bags or wallets or kind of wherever they'll fit. And then those receipts are really difficult to read, or maybe they get lost, that kind of thing. So I wrote a PDF about the 7 most common mistakes small business owners make and quick fixes to get out of trouble. And receipts is the very first one on there. I have linked to the free PDF in the description. So if you're interested to know more about receipts and how to manage them, and then the 6 other mistakes that you might be making and how to fix them, then go and download that and let me know your thoughts. I hope you're doing well. I really, really want to know about your filing system. Please, please let me know in the comments. I'll see you tomorrow.